Hello and welcome everyone. This is your energy update for April 10th, which was Sunday, to April 16th. And today is Friday. And it's been a really interesting week. We have moved into a really big space of love. There have been so many retrograde energies, and I want everyone to know, no matter what you are going through this week or have been going through, the U Wealth Revolution community as a collective, we have been supporting everybody who is listening in, who has listened in. We've been holding the energy for the whole U Wealth community, all of us, even the healers, teachers, and masters, to move everyone through this retrograde week elegantly with love, light, and possibility. Remember, when we look at this retrograde time, it's about going within. I experienced a couple breakdowns Wednesday and Thursday, and I found these old energies stirring up. Maybe you did too. And it stirred up fears and doubts and worries. But again and again, what we discovered and what we did this week during the processes, because I specifically asked the speakers, where are we right now energetically, and share on the calls your best processes to move us to the next level of ascension. And that's what they did. So when these pains come up, each day we began to release them. And this weekend you're going to see 6 powerful sessions to help you do that. But I also want to give you a little bit of guidance energetically, because something is happening on the 15th. Venus is actually going to move out of retrograde. It's going to start to move into a different trajectory. And so what that may do is let you get some closure. Right around Saturday, many people, and I know it's going to be you're going to start feeling a little bit more like yourself again. You're going to feel a lot more peace and joy. And these things that have been lingering, that feel like they haven't been tied up, they're going to start to tie up on their own. So it's a great time to plug in. Oh, we got fishies jumping over here. They love the message. It's a great time to plug in and really decide on Saturday and Sunday, what is it you really want to create? As the energies start lifting, the best thing to do is to really go in and plug into the energies of what you want to see come about in your life and reconnect. Oh, we got more fishies. They're happy. And so as you move away from the energy of the past, one of the things you can start doing is move into this energy of the future, this energy of what you absolutely want to create. And so here's the thing that we did this week that I think was really, really profound. Each day, as we were in this retrograde time, we had live processes to help people move out of the stale, stuck energies that right now are bringing down your natural vibration. We had Leslie Sloan on Monday, and she did an incredible session using the Oracle cards and the Oracle colors to actually bring us into the highest alignment. Many of you are noticing, perhaps, I'm wearing yellow. Why? Well, yellow is the color of mental energy, but it's not just the mental of the mind. It's mental of the etheric, meaning it means going beyond what seems to be apparent on the surface and getting to the truth, to the real core questions and truths that will change your life. This is what Leslie did with us on Monday, and we have an incredible set of activations. Actually, I believe we did almost 4, so you're going to feel some really great shifts with that. On Tuesday, we had Rand Goldrich, and trauma is a big thing that keeps coming up for so many people, especially in this retrograde time. There's traumas from other lifetimes, there's traumas from this life, there's fears, there's doubts, there's energies that tend to hold us back. Rand actually helps us release these energies by doing quantum spin wave sessions for the whole group, and even a body lift and even a facial lift that helps release some of the tensions and stressors that we're holding in our face and in our body so that we feel free and light. And speaking of light, on Wednesday we had Dorian Light, and she came back. What a powerful session. She is a psychic, but she's also an energy healer. So we discovered this whole new realm of psychic energetics. And according to Dorian, we are like this golden Buddha. You know, there's this story about this Buddha. Maybe you've heard it. It was in Thailand, just totally revered statue that was in the middle of this beautiful town, and the city had to build something in its path, and so the whole town was frustrated. They didn't want to move it, and they certainly didn't want it to get harmed, so the city was really careful to move this Buddha. Well, in the course of moving it, it started to crack, and everybody was so frustrated and scared and worried. And then, as they were loading on the truck, this giant piece of it fell off. Now, it was covered in clay. So this big piece of clay covered something inside fell off of this Buddha. And down beneath the clay, one of the workers noticed that it was shiny, it was sparkling. What was it? It was gold. And as more pieces fell off of this Buddha, they discovered that it is solid gold, that it was a solid gold. See, our lives are like that. We are like that. And according to Dorian, what she uncovered in her near-death experiences is that we have in us the purity, light, and love that never leaves. But as we reincarnate into this field, there's sometimes this thing called the original cause that can come in, and it can, in essence, skew our reality and who we are. And so we go in to help you discover what that is and begin to let it go. It's a truly profound session with a lot of psychic energetics work. If you've never felt it, you also are going to get a special April language of light activation. Truly profound. Okay, on Thursday, one of my favorite teachers and healers, Dr. Bradley Nelson, he will help the group to release heart walls, and also he took one-on-one callers, and as this is being done, you can listen in and remove that heart wall that could be holding you back. You see, as we go through life and things go well or they don't go well, we experience different energies. Sometimes these energies don't leave our field, and sometimes they coalesce around an area known as our emotional heart. And this can create, in essence, a blockage that keeps us from living our abundance, our light, our love. And Dr. Brad has discovered a way to know if that heart wall is there, and an absolute surefire way to know when it's gone. You're going to be amazed by the stories, animals releasing heart walls, people releasing heart walls, and the things that come forward are illuminescence, brilliance, healing, huge possibilities. I think we got some cool people paddleboarding behind me. Fun. So here's the other thing that we're going to be doing. We have an amazing session with Julie Renee that's going to be happening, and we're going to be sharing it again because so many people have been asking about abundance and creating more goodness in your life. Julie Renee went from homeless to literally living on a California estate, and she is going to share the frequencies that she plugged into to create that, and she's going to help us to release that through some very powerful processes and some very powerful energetics that will help you do that. So if abundance is a big issue, with it being April and so much going on, taxes due and all the other things that make us look at that area maybe more than we care to, and sometimes life does that, this session will help you move forward, and you're really going to understand the coding that is in the most abundant people on the planet, and it doesn't have to be challenging, and it certainly doesn't have to cause you to lose what you truly are. In fact, if you align it correctly, as Julie talks about, you'll become more of what you are, but be able to receive more and more, just like I'm receiving in this beautiful day, everything going on. I mean, to me, this is abundance, being here sharing this video with you. And we're also going to be opening up Paul and Lily Weisbart's vault of some of their most powerful training videos. I'm going to be sending this to everyone. And if you love Paul, if you love Still Point, if you love the vibration of Still Point, we're going to take you into that. And Paul is going to share one of the vault videos that they have, and you're going to see everything about how you can get into Still Point, even if you're able to plug in through one of the scalar wave devices or not. That's coming up. Plus, we're opening up free shipping again this weekend. It's been incredibly popular. We have some specials too. So either way, whatever you do, just know that we love you. We honor you. I thank you for being in my life, and I thank you for being here. And I want to walk around a bit because it's hard for me to stay still. You know, I'm kind of a jumpy guy by nature, and so there's a lot of sun. So here's the lake, and I want to ask right now, if you're here and you love holding light, wherever you are, whatever you're going through this weekend, I just ask that you're supported in love, in light, and in goodness. And these beautiful Gaia energies from the planet that feed us, that support us, that nurture us, that don't ask for anything in return, but just love and light, and providing the abundance of the earth that it just provides without asking, that this energy and this purification of spring and moving out of some of this retrograde energy, that it just come into your field and it open you up to to your new beginnings, to your love and light, to what really matters to you. And I ask that it comes really clear for you this weekend, no matter what you're doing, as you're listening, as you're moving, as you're enjoying the frequency of light. We have a beautiful wind coming in, telling us we're on the right path, telling us we're plugging in, that you feel all of this in your heart. And each one of these sessions delivers to you the exact message, the exact time that you needed to hear it. I love you, I honor you. Thanks for listening to this little bit longer message and soaking up some of these beautiful energies of the water and energies of the lake. I love you, I honor you. Thanks for being in my life. Much love.